Well, hello, my fellow orcs. Scott here once again to tell you that if you're watching this video, there is a good chance that you tried to watch our live show on YouTube recently and found that you had no or poor audio quality. We want to make sure that you're able to enjoy every one of our episodes, even the bad ones, which this isn't one of those bad ones, I promise. So, here we go. Episode 127 of Our Reviews Will Kill You. Picard gets his McMillions. We hope you enjoy it. I know I did. We are live.
Yes, we are.
And welcome to Our Reviews Will Kill You, the pop culture podcast that reviews such things as movies, news, sometimes things that Noob-Noob puts in his mouth, and amongst other things
in my mouth.
All sorts of good stuff. I'm the man they know as Z, and as always, I am joined by my dual compatriots of podcast terror, the more bearded wonder. He's getting there. And we have Scott Keebler.
I want to start out this episode on the healthy note. I'm going to begin with my inoculations. I'm planning on traveling overseas, so I want to make sure that I am well protected against disease and viruses.
With your Corona drink? I think you're a little confused, Scott.
Yes.
Although I would say no viruses could live inside your intoxicated body.
This is very true. I think I do drink enough to kill off anything that lives within inside me.
I believe that is accurate.
And within inside me is a proper noun I just made up.
It's all just alcohol.
So quick on, I want to start early on with a fast plug. Those of you on YouTube, you're listening to Wandering Lies, a local band in the area that is...
What area?
In
Antarctica?
the northeast area.
Northeast of what?
Northeast America. Let's say the tri-state, the New York, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey tri-state area. But they are going to be doing an official album release show on March 28th of 2020 at Jammin' Java in Vienna, Virginia, 22180.
Vienna sausage.
Vienna sausage, Virginia.
What are we talking about?
I'm trying to screw up his plug.
You are screwing my plug up royally. I love it. So
Vienna, Maryland.
Vienna, Maryland,
Okay.
Virginia. VA.
Virginia.
VA is Virginia, right?
VA is
So there,
Virginia.
VA, Virginia. So they're
Sweet
going to be there with
Jesus.
Rose Riot and Casual War. So, of course, be sure to go check out everyone in that area. Go check out Wandering Lies.
This is where
official release show.
You know how you have those, like, you have the ability to pull things up to show people?
Yeah,
This would have been those opportunities.
I only have so many hands to pull shit off, and we've already had one victim to the coronavirus this year, and it was my fancy borders that go around the screen here. You know those fancy blue things that I
Or is
had?
that just your stupidity?
They're gone.
I was going to say,
I lost
that's not
I lost
the
them.
coronavirus. That's Alzheimer's.
My God,
That
this is-
too.
On Instagram Live, we are literally too close to Scott's face right now. Look at those tits. God damn it, you can see those nipples. Oh,
So
don't play
the
with
other
them.
person you hear talking,
Don't play
since
with
Scott decided to, instead of actually, he just went right into a plug instead of actually introducing
Yes.
his other partner.
I
who
don't-
sits
already
next to
fucked
him.
I
up.
don't introduce him, you do.
Well, you cut me off before I could do that, and that is the curvaceous, gluttonous Noob-Noob.
I can't eat my snacks.
Because I have one fucking hand playing Instagram Live, and then my other hand is on my lap. So I guess I couldn't eat
Can't
snacks.
stuff his face.
Hold on, I'm going to grab my drink. First person view. Hold on, let me reverse this.
First person view, he just wants to show himself drinking.
That's hot. Okay, let's...
So the point is, if you're on Instagram Live, please feel free to join us here. We're going to be on YouTube because we get stream visually, and you can see us and see our fun little things as we record the podcast as usual. And if you were on YouTube Live, you get a little extra taste, but we'll still release the podcast as we normally do. And you should see that this will be released tonight catch us on iTunes, Stitcher.
This will all be on iTunes, Stitcher,
Wherever.
Google Play,
Play.
all your streaming services. The fun thing about doing this live is that we do have the live chat. As you can see there, it's a very active chat.
That's because we confuse
There is
people.
literally nobody on the chat. if we can see on YouTube the one person who is still on.
I know.
Well, that's because it's a Sunday afternoon. You know, that's peak time. They dragged me out from doing God's work
today. This is peak brunching time, and we're just recording a fucking podcast.
Yeah, we're recording over brunch time.
Okay.
That's all right. It hasn't stopped me. I'm still drinking.
Yeah,
so speaking
you have a problem.
That is true. If people
It's
realize
not a problem. I'm a functioning alcoholic.
Yep, that's...
I'm not an alcoholic because I've never gone to a meeting.
Next to OrkU Live from an AA meeting with Scott.
With Scott.
Special guest, Jesus.
Hi, everybody. I'm Scott, and I like to drink.
Okay.
I don't have a problem. I'm just letting you know.
So I need to read stuff. So for you and Instagram Live, I'm going to turn off my phone because I can't multitask. Go join us on YouTube Live. Link is in our bio. And Scott's a bitch, and this man is ugly. And goodbye.
This man is ugly. Are you talking about yourself?
No, I'm not.
So why don't you tell us what's on today's show?
There is a life-size child that I want to buy for $350. And
you could have bought two.
I could,
but we'll get into the details of that later.
Let's not get into that. There is.
Oh, that's real news.
There is some space spores in space, but also on Earth. But fictional Earth or real Earth? I'm not sure.
Space spores?
Yes, there is a new trend for thigh tattoos, and it is very, very crashy.
Crashy? No, it's just hot.
Because of the helicopter.
Sounds like fun on the board.
There is a very fun alternate ending to a movie that is doing very terribly. Warcraft III, that's a thing that I've never heard of, but apparently it failed. Cancellations. There's been plenty of cancellations, some good, some bad. I'm very depressed about one. Sam Raimi is poised to direct a Marvel movie? Maybe. I don't know. He'll probably drop out too. Then we're going to go Picarding. Like fishing, but Picarding.
Is that like waterboarding?
Yes, I think so. But
Picarding.
But it's more sexual than
or Bacardi.
Bacardi. No. Oh, that's what I put in my drink, right? I think so. Dragon fruit rum with cherry Coke just tastes like dragon fruit rum.
Is that what you're drinking?
Yeah, I finished it up.
And you say I have a problem?
Yes, you do.
You already finished that
In
drink.
my car, there's a 1.75 liter Captain Morgan and Goldschlager, so...
Why don't we say hi to Colin Ball as well?
Oh my God, I
Hi,
love
Colin.
balls.
Thanks for hopping in. You hopped in a little late. I already plugged the band. We'll do that again at the end.
Is that
you missed all the audio of the band?
He missed all the audio.
Is that the dude in the band?
One of the dudes.
No.
Is it really?
He's related to somebody in the band. It's a long story that I'm not getting into.
Oh my God.
Are you related to someone in the band?
I am not.
Okay.
Is Noob-Noob related to someone in the band?
Noob-Noob's related to anybody. He's a test tube baby, a science experiment gone completely wrong.
Good news, everyone.
Jesus.
Did you say what we were reviewing?
No, I did not, because he cut me off with the
cut him off.
Yeah.
What are we
What we're reviewing is a bald man that's on the outside getting shot with arrows, making McMillions in a video game.
Say who with the what now?
Exactly. Yeah, you got learned.
Doll, that's your phone.
You got
to
learned
reset.
today. Don't say doll.
Now can we do the news?
That's sexual.
Let's get newsy.
Yes.
Newsy and boozy.
Everyone.
Very good news. For people in line to buy children, do we have a good deal for you? In August, I believe it's August. I'm not going to look it up because I don't care. Because I have plenty of children in my basement already.
No, you need more.
There is a life-size replica of the child from The Mandalorian, which is
You're
also
referencing Baby Yoda.
Yeah, he's not actually Baby Yoda, but...
Tough luck.
I wonder if it's a 1-to-1 scale of his mouth, and does it open? Food for thought. Anyway, so he's $350 if you want to buy a child. He's green, in case you're color specific. Comes in a
About
robe.
your children?
Yes, very specific when you buy your children.
Are they going to have? Are you implying there's something under that robe?
Oh my! I wonder if he's a boy or a girl. You really don't know. Is Yoda like in the Star Wars lore? Does he have a dick?
Yeah, because he bangs Yodel.
No, does he though? Or
I mean, how else do you
recreate
recreate or procreate?
He could shit out an egg or something.
No, they could asexually reproduce.
He sort of looks like a dragon.
So the point was that they're $350.
Yes.
How else would you? Oh, where is it? Damn it! Oh, I hate.
There's also a Build-A-Bear version of them.
And Noob-Noob could have already paid for 2 of them.
No, I couldn't have.
$400.
He already he literally threw $700 in a trash can.
$800.
$800 in a trash can.
Wow, that is disturbing.
Trash
That
panda.
is disturbing.
Trash panda. Is
No,
what I threw it at.
into a trash can.
Make you defecate.
Yikes.
Yes.
I might have to poop after those snacks.
So yeah, life size, the Mandalorian Baby Yoda.
Stands at 16.5 inches tall. It's on a small black platform. Racist. And it's still pretty adorable, regardless of racism.
He's an idiot.
It's authentic to the character. They're not expected to ship until August 2020 and
They're not
January
expected to
2021.
What is that all about? Why is it that every Baby Yoda thing is not shipping until late this year?
Oh shit! The actual puppet costs $5 million fucking dollars.
The actual puppet, yes.
Yeah, for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were going to CGI that, and Favreau would put a hard stop on that.
Well,
Thank
that's
God.
very smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of
We
money.
talked about how it was a real thing.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
In a
real. I didn't know it was $5 million.
previous
real, but
episode.
Sure. Yeah. So let's. I guess. Do we have anything else for Baby Yoda? No. I mean, are you gonna buy one? I'm not gonna buy one because I don't have
Because
any
you
money.
already threw away $800.
No, I
Could have
don't.
bought 2.
Could have bought 2.5.
Could have money to spend on a Baby Yoda, but he chose not to.
Two and a third. I could have got like a foot of another one.
You decided to throw it into a dumpster and then light that dumpster on fire.
A cute dumpster.
Not really.
Pretty cute.
Nah. No. How about
anyway.
horrifically tattoos?
Anyway.
See that? That was. I saw a picture of her right there. You pulled her up on the screen. There you go.
That's funny. Fuck you.
Sorry,
so glad that our listeners at home can't see that.
see it, but it's basically a decayed corpse with long hair.
Great. Anyway, so The Walking Dead is a comic that no one really cares about anymore because it's over.
They care, but
not
it is
really.
over.
The show has since gone to shit. But the creator, Robert Kirkman, whether it's serious or not, has announced in a tweet where the zombie outbreak actually originated from. And it's 2 words. Space horror. No, space spore. Space horror spore? Maybe it's 3 words.
Space
Spore. Not whore.
Not a whore.
Not like you.
It's turned you into a whore.
The space
I mean, if it was a
spore-
space whore, at least
Don't-
you'd understand that it was an STD. Now it just seems like anybody can get it.
Sounds like fun on the book.
I don't know. Okay.
Does that? It's what I've heard though. People don't seem to know if that's a joke or not by Kirkman because
What, the whole space spore thing?
yeah. So well, people are kind of complaining that if it was an alien and origin virus
It's
or
an outrage.
whatever, that it would be it would delegitimize the groundedness of the show. A lot of the the way The Walking Dead operates is quote unquote based in reality. You know what I mean? So they were saying that the crazy sci-fi thing kind of messes it up, and they did imply in the first season that it seemed possible that it was a military virus thing.
All that crinkling you're hearing behind you is Noob-Noob trying to shove his
Stuffing
fat face.
his face
This is great.
on air for no
Wow.
good reason.
Continue.
Yes. Thanks for derailing. Look at that. All to the gunt. See
Ugh.
his gunt there?
Look at those rolls.
If you go on Instagram or not,
How are you
Instagram
going to
Live,
bust me when you're going to rock a V-neck that's halfway down to your belly button?
with a gunt hanging out?
How are you going to have a capital V-neck? It's not even a regular.
Where's that Chub Chub song? No, you still don't have that.
Probably not.
Since we're
Somewhere.
talking about his gunt,
I'm not flat.
As he shoves his
as he
face.
stuffs his gullet. with
Continue with The Walking Dead.
God, you're making me disgusted. I'm going to vomit.
food. Yeah. So
Kirkman tweeted about it.
yeah, and it's crazy sci-fi thing. Whatever. I don't know. Are you saying people don't care about that show anymore?
No, I don't
They're about
care.
to make like 2 more spin-offs. So no, nothing.
Are they really?
It did end, though, right?
Supposedly.
The comic book ended.
No, the comic book for sure ended.
The show has not ended.
No. How about Fear the Walking Dead? No, that hasn't ended either.
Still going on.
Yeah, that's a real shame.
Airheads are longer to chew, just by the way. It sounds like I have a dick in my mouth.
You do.
Well, you do, usually.
A grape dick.
A big grape ape.
I love giving blowjobs.
Yeah.
This is good. Some
No
good
one wants to
ASMR.
hear you chewing on the No one wants
This
to
is
do
good
it.
ASMR
He can't
stuff.
even lead us into the next topic.
Next.
Doolittle. And
Next.
and a dragon's asshole.
All this crap everywhere. Jesus. God, I hope you choke to death.
That went down
On
the wrong
air
pipe.
live.
That'd be
Anyway,
amazing.
so the next story is about a box office bomb and an alternate
And a
ending.
butthole.
And a butthole. Yeah, box office bomb and buttholes. So Dr. Dolittle, which is just called Dolittle for the theaters, stars Robert Downey Jr. It actually had some turmoil, reportedly revolving around a dragon's asshole.
You didn't see that, did you?
No, why would I see this piece of shit?
Because you go to see movies for free, so why?
Yeah, I'm not wasting my time I'm seeing Sonic. Sonic looks dope. This
Okay.
movie looks stupid as shit. Anyway, so the original ending apparently involved a dragon that was very constipated, maybe because he ate bananas, something I have not had yet today.
No.
Oh, I will.
And not going to get.
Oh, I will. I'm gonna get them bananas. So there's a quote from one of the producers, I think, or somebody. Who cares? The ending vexed the movie makers. Even when it was decided that the dragon was constipated, there was debate over logistics. One cut, according to sources, featured Dolittle removing a boulder-sized stool out of the dragon. In the end, the film showed bagpipes as the constipated culprit, with a good doctor enduring a windfall of gas. What? Well, okay.
So you didn't say spoiler alert, by the way.
That's not the actual ending.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Neither of those are the actual endings, I don't think.
Yeah, there's a bagpipe in the dragon's ass.
Oh, so there still is a dragon in the movie.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, okay.
And they had
so
to pull a bagpipe out of his rump.
Then it was maybe a bit of a spoiler.
Yeah, it's a way to do that.
Now, here's the thing. Can you spoil a movie that nobody gives a fuck about?
No.
Not really. This is different than the Eddie Murphy movie,
You're
right?
spoiling a movie that no one's going to see, so you're not really spoiling anything.
Like, this is different, if I'm correct, than the Eddie Murphy Dr. Dolittle?
Yes, it is.
Like, very different? Or it's same character? Or
No.
it's obviously...
It's based off the original Dr. Dolittle, isn't it? The original, like, 1970 version or whatever.
I don't know.
I
Is
don't
that
know
Disney
anything.
property? It's like a BBC thing or something?
I know nothing about Dr. Dolittle, so.
I know that the Eddie Murphy movies were good. This
they?
did not look good. Well,
Were
it had a cute dog. What song is this?
What a Wonderful World from the original.
Original
I
what?
honestly
Dr.
never knew
Dolittle.
Dr. Dolittle was a Disney property.
Are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure that's not the original Dr. Dolittle.
I don't know. I looked up Dr. Dolittle theme song, and this is what I got. Yes, they did actually play this song in the trailer for Downey Jr.'s Dr. Dolittle.
So
Yes.
not the original
Not
Dr.
the original,
Dolittle.
No, not the original, but this one.
Which is what you claimed, but
Yes.
sure.
I will claim anything. I'll claim nothing.
Okay.
I claim nothing and everything all at the same time.
That's fantastic.
Absolutely. Are we done talking about
We are
bagpipes?
done Dolittling in a dragon's asshole.
Okay.
We're going to move on to something else that looks like an asshole, is Warcraft 3.
Looks like
It doesn't look like an asshole. Well, Blizzard looks like an asshole.
yes, they do. Sort of.
So Blizzard is offering a full refund for Warcraft 3 Reforged, mainly because the game is apparently a pile of dragon's asshole. I'd never played Warcraft, nor do I give a fuck.
About the story? Oh, you will. You will.
I will give a fuck.
You will.
Why will I give a fuck?
We'll get there.
Okay.
So let's give a little bit of, let me try to give a little bit of background on this. So,
Sorry.
if
Oh,
I,
boy.
Oh, technical. there you go.
YouTubeception.
YouTubeception. If you could remove that little X there and stop texting, Noob-Noob.
What? Huh? Oh, the X? Oh, okay. X gonna give it to you. That's a DMX reference, just
X
in case.
is going to give it to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Warcraft 3, I'm pretty sure it's a game from, I'm going to say 2003 or 1999. I'm not 100% sure. It's either way, it's an old game, and
Very
it's
old.
a real-time strategy game. And it's like, so Blizzard decided to go back and upgrade it, just like you've heard with Resident Evil 2, where they rebuilt the entire game.
Yeah, but this is a sequel, is it not?
No, it's not. They rebuilt an old game.
Ah, I see.
So they were supposed to upgrade the graphics, The gameplay was supposed to stay the same, and Warcraft 3 is one of those like highly competitive games. It's not quite on the same level as StarCraft, but it's pretty close. And people were really excited about this. And before they released Warcraft 3, they actually released World of Warcraft Vanilla, like the original World of Warcraft, which people were very excited about. Takes 40 people raids, and it brought back the most subscribers it had seen in years and years.
I was going to say,
big win.
That remaster went over well.
Very well.
This one did not.
Did not. Apparently, the cutscenes weren't any good, and it just doesn't look right. And the graphics are not enhanced. There's a lot of people that are disappointed, so they are offering refunds. Here's where it gets a little strange. What's fascinating about World of Warcraft 3 is that it's the template. There's this thing where you can do custom maps and make custom games, right? Inside the game, Blizzard gave you the ability, just like a Doom editor, just like anything else, where you can make custom games. One of those custom games ended up becoming Dota, which is Defense of the Ancients. Defense of the Ancients also became kind of the template for League of Legends. So what happened was Blizzard lost this content because those maps weren't owned by Blizzard, and Blizzard let these people kind of take Dota and League of Legends away. And obviously, League of Legends is like $1 billion franchise now. It's a free-to-play game. It's all very, they kind of took their intellectual property and moved it along. So Blizzard made a big, giant change to their user agreement. The user agreement is changes so that now Blizzard owns all of the maps that you make. So if you're a creator out there and you take one of their maps, they're going to own it. If you make a custom map and start to play,
you're making a map on their platform.
Correct.
In their software, with their design written by their people.
Which is very true. Yeah, you're using their game engine. And you can mod it. And modding is very common today. And a lot of creators want people to mod things. Like Death Stranding had an open code source for their game. Steam is another good platform where Valve has given you their Steam engine, right? Their engine to make games. And they say, go out and make a game, and you can host it on Steam, and people can pay for it there, and you can make money. And a lot of indie developers have made careers based off of the games that they've created.
But basically what this has done, then, this has opened up a lot of damage from trolls, then.
What they're trying to do is not lose $1 billion franchise like League of Legends. They don't want another League of Legends situation.
They're trying to make sure that they can make a profit off of their product, which is what a company isn't supposed to do.
I understand, and I don't disagree with you, but the users and custom. Not only are people pissed at Blizzard about the game being half-assed, they started making custom games that no one should ever play. And what they're doing is they're trolling Blizzard, and it's really crazy. And what we did was we borrowed a little bit of audio from Jeremy at The Quartering, another YouTuber, which you can check out the whole article yourself if you'd like. We have a little bit of his audio.
It sounds like he's just as angry as everyone else for the same reasons. It's because, they want to own my content. So it sounds like he's trolling just as hard as some of these other people are. But,
to me, it's almost like a YouTube thing. Like, we use YouTube, we create the content, but we're using their software to be able to stream live and do our do they own that then?
They own it, yeah.
They own our content
just
now.
Like when you post something on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, when it's on their platform, it's their property. Now,
but they choose to pay you and monetize you.
YouTube will choose to pay and monetize.
Blizzard does not have that.
What reason do they have? I mean, if they did, if you made a map and 1 million people played that map, then maybe you should get paid for it because now you're a developer in Blizzard.
Well, then let's have a discussion about it versus what they did, which was we own it.
Here's what they are doing.
Anybody give a shit?
Yes,
you will in a second.
The repercussions of said argument.
Now,
if you decide to do this, you're going to reap the rewards of what you decided to do. So if you decide to take it private and say that you own everything, please play the audio.
Viewers at home, listeners at home, there is some offensive material in here.
Hide your children.
We did...
Hide your babies.
I did censor the harder language, but the content...
Oh, wait, was this the one where I'm going to lose my shit?
Shut your mouth.
Shut up.
I'm excited.
Shut your mouth. For right now.
Okay? So here you are standing. The have overrun the town. Hunt them down. This one is coon hunting season.
Oh, my God.
So here you are standing.
This is great.
Have overrun the town.
Oh, boy.
Hunt them down to earn points. Get 1 point for a child, 3 points for a single mom, and 10 points for a hard R.
Hard R.
Use Aryan range to attack faster.
That sounds
And as
fun.
you can see, when the match starts, maybe not the type of game that I would want to play. Not a type of game that, I think the game should have every right to exist.
Why?
But of course,
Free speech.
Interesting title to release for Blizzard. Bold.
So he's coming out and saying that Blizzard released this. No, they didn't. These are trolls taking advantage of this software.
They do own it, though. That's the problem, is they own it now. This is the problem.
All right, here's
free speech.
Here's another one then. Okay.
How about this one? Catholic priest. There aren't enough little boys in this town to satisfy 2 Catholic churches.
What?
Lure children to your cathedral to gain points while blocking adults. Toddler +1. Middle schooler +3. If an adult gets through, -5.
Yeah, nobody needs the
And
adults.
there's one more.
How about this one? This one's a good. This one's called Zyklon B. Survive the gas chamber.
What?
The cloud of cyanide moves faster over time. Okay. And you play as Anne Frank, apparently. I don't know all these, but, pretty
she
fun,
did not win.
I suppose. Maybe not what I would want from Blizzard.
Now, to be fair to
That escalated quickly.
the guy from the Coterie, he is not endorsing
really got out of hand
this.
fast.
He's just pointing out that if you awaken the trolls, they will come for you. So instead of having a discussion with their fan base and trying to figure out like what would be a good way to handle this situation, the trolls went out and made all these racist
completely
games,
racist, offensive
and pedophile games, and
so that's
Nazi
trolls trying to get
games.
back because they're mad that Blizzard is trying to make sure they don't lose money. Where actually, as we just talked about, if Blizzard wanted to make everyone happy, do the same thing YouTube does. If your map gets that many players, then you can get a small chunk of the change.
Well, part of the problem I also think is Blizzard is owned by Activision, a very, very large company. So they're saying like these corporate overlords don't care about their players. They conned us into paying however much it was for a copy of Warcraft 3 that sucked. And they wouldn't give refunds. In fact,
geez, seriously?
they were hunting through forums to knock out in their own forums. If you asked for refunds in the forums, they were like, no. So in some of the custom games, it actually says, if you'd like to figure out how to get a refund, here's instructions on how to do it. So the community is trying to look out for itself, and they're just really irritated.
How long before Blizzard reacts to this, eliminates these games, hopefully, because they shouldn't exist? I disagree with that, dude. Those games shouldn't exist. How long before Blizzard actually steps up and does something right?
Make them. I guess my thing would be like, if you're going to make a racist game, have the guts to make it yourself and put your name on it.
Yeah.
If you want to do that,
That's
don't use somebody else's
internet
stuff.
trolling 101. You're brave as hell when you're behind a keyboard, but once your face is out there, you're not going to do a damn thing.
And his point was that, basically, they own that. Like, it's Blizzard. Blizzard's putting these games out, but they're not. They just really pissed off the trolls. So don't feed the trolls, folks.
Oh, boy.
Orcs, good.
Feed the
Trolls,
orcs,
no good.
not the trolls.
Feed the orcs.
So they
stay
should-
away from bridges.
They should eliminate the games, whatever you guys were talking about, like the helicopter eliminated Kobe. And in memoriam, rest in peace, Black Mamba. Everyone's getting thigh tattoos, which is cute.
Not everyone. There's
Not
two
everyone.
specific people.
Yes.
Two very specific people. Why don't see if you can pull that up, Scott, and show people? That would be fun.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Bring up LeBron's thigh tattoo?
Yes, LeBron and Anthony Davis both got thigh tattoos.
How high up?
All
like
the way
on a
up.
scale of 1 to dick. Like how close?
A few inches away.
Oh my God. Do they have a few inches to spare? Because I feel like they're pretty big.
They gotta go right up that thigh.
Oh boy.
They got giant black mambas with the wrapping around the
They really do
number
have black mambas, don't they?
24. No.
Yeah, they do. They're slaying.
It is kind of weird that Kobe, his nickname was Black Mamba, considering he was an alleged rapist. Like, why would
Wow, you're bringing that up now.
Why would you?
The poor man is dead. Why are you saying that he's a rapist?
I did not say
You
that.
said
I
he
alleged.
hardcore raped that woman.
Did not?
Yeah, that's not what he said. He's just repeating what someone else said.
No, you said specifically, quote unquote, she screamed no, Kobe screamed yes, and shot his 3-pointer inside her.
Technically, he apologized.
Did he? Did he apologize?
Yeah, absolutely.
He apologized for raping, so he admitted to raping.
He apologized for. What are you showing us, Scott? Those are the
That's
worst
his
pictures.
tattoo.
No, it's not.
That's what it came up.
Look up Kobe.
What
thigh
kind of weird
tattoo.
porn are you looking up?
I don't know. He's looking at legs.
That's what it says.
Go to
Details
Oh my
of
God.
the full leg LeBron. Oh, that's somebody got a full leg LeBron tattoo.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
your search not
This
That
is
search
weird.
was not what I was looking
Not
for. Is it this
successful.
thing here?
This is getting weird. I'm uncomfortable.
No, they'll show you him actually getting the tattoo.
Holy shit.
Type in
God.
Kobe tribute tattoo on Google.
Kobe Bryant tattoo.
No, Kobe Bryant tribute tattoo LeBron James.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yes.
This is cute.
I won't have you search for
Kobe tribute
anything.
tattoo LeBron.
There you go. Now you should be able to get a close up. There is a close up of it, if you can find it.
That one there.
I can't see unless you blow it up. Yes, that's what it looks like. Yep. And I think I see LeBron's dick in that image. No?
It's possible. No.
Look at
No, fortunately, everything on each side here is faded, so you can't actually see anything.
What does it say? Mamba Magic?
Mamba for life.
Oh, Mamba for life.
Oh my God.
Do you see that tattoo, Noob-Noob?
Jesus. No,
Do
I
you
don't
want one of
see
those?
it.
What if?
You should get that on your
What
face.
if?
That's don't do it.
What
No,
if?
no.
You
Moving
knew
on.
someone
Johnny Depp.
Who dated?
Speaking of Johnny
would you
Depp.
date
Nope.
a girl who
Yes.
got a black mamba
Depends
tattoo?
on the girl.
Yes.
What if
No.
You know he would.
We're not
you
gonna.
knew that
Okay.
there was a panda
Great.
that
I
had
mean, definitely not his speed, but definitely he would try and be scared.
would you date a panda that got that tattooed on their thigh?
Sure, I love Kobe.
Yes. What if that tattoo was a panda tramp stamp?
Whatever.
So when you're looking at it from behind, you're just
my
staring
God.
at that black mamba.
Bigger is blacker.
What if it was a black mamba wrapped around her boobs,
Oh my
so
God.
they like circled around like
Why are
Highlighting
Why
the
are we
boobs.
still on this?
I'm just asking, what if?
We're also seeing like Z's inherent disgust at girls who get the titty tattoo.
It's not just it's not any
Tattooist.
girl. It's just a
specific
particular
ones.
girl.
That
Yes.
Noob-Noob's interested in.
Not really.
Yes.
Actually,
$800 worth of interest?
Oh my God.
Yes.
If she ever watches this.
Dude, you don't have a chance anyway, so what's the matter?
28-3. Staging that comeback, boys.
Yeah. How
Tom
many
Brady.
weeks has it been?
Tom Brady.
How many
Yeah.
weeks?
Let's not talk about that.
So what? You wanted to talk about
Johnny
what?
Depp. Yeah, speaking of winning.
Is it time?
Johnny Depp. It's Johnny Depp time.
Is it time to uncancel Johnny Depp?
Yes, because Amber Heard is apparently the rapist. Not really.
No, she's not.
Never said she
She's
was
not.
a rapist.
She's not a rapist. Nope.
Whoa, what was that?
That
By
was
the way,
audio
she's
clip.
a rapist? Is that what
Everything's-
you're gonna say, Scott?
Everything's autoplay, so it's difficult for me to open something up to
Oh
prep.
boy.
Do you have an audio clip?
I do have an audio clip.
Anyway, so Amber Heard is rounding out the news because she's in Aquaman 2, and there's a petition that's like over 200,000 people trying to get this bitch removed because she beat the shit out of Johnny Depp
and
many
they're trying
times.
to uncancel Johnny Depp.
Uncanceled Johnny Depp.
Because if you recall, they were trying to get him kicked off of Fantastic Beasts and that movie no one cares about.
265,437 as of this moment.
Why, are you signed on too to get her kicked off?
440. It's going up pretty quick still right now. This is, Sunday afternoon, and it's going up pretty quick. But remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2. Amber Heard has been exposed as domestic abuser by Johnny Depp. In his $50 million lawsuit, Johnny Depp describes many incidences of domestic abuse that he suffered at the hands of his then-wife, Amber Heard.
Abusive.
And multiple audio clips have come out, too, which is really weird because, I guess they're recording themselves and each other for their own protection.
For
and
posterity.
Stop eating live, you a-hole. So,
can you stop stuffing things in your gullet?
Not only are these audio clips being recorded, which, okay, in the legal proceedings, I guess that's a smart thing to do, but they're also being released. By who? I don't know.
Johnny Depp. If you at least pull it out of its wrapper.
Why is our sound quality so good and I can't fucking open these?
God.
All right, so let's play this.
And by the way, I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was
In a proper slap?
Babe,
What the fuck?
You're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
You know, even a lot of fights been around a long
He sounds so high.
No. Yeah.
No, when you fucking have a closed
You
fist.
get punched. You got hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you. I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you. I don't know what the motion of my actual hand was, but you're fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
How are your
God.
toes?
What am I supposed to do? Do this?
How are your
I'm not
toes?
sitting here bitching about it, am I? You are.
Oh,
That's
no.
the difference
You
between
poor
me and
toes.
you. You're a fucking baby.
Because you start
You
physical
are
fights?
such a baby.
Because
Grow
you-
the fuck up,
Because you start
Johnny.
physical fights?
I did start a physical
She
fight.
sounds like she's going to beat him up again.
Yeah.
Right?
She straight out says there, I did start a physical fight. I hit you, but you're a fucking baby. Apparently that whole thing where he got drunk and got his hand cut off wasn't because he was drunk and falling. It was because she threw a bottle at him, at his face, and he put his hand up to defend himself, and the broken bottle is what almost cut his finger off.
Yeah, she's to
Is
like
it-
throw pots and pans at him.
Is it weird that I'm hard right now, or is that acceptable?
Is this something you're into?
I mean,
Sure. Getting smashed with bottles.
God.
Are you maybe this is Noob-Noob's thing. Maybe he's into like S&M.
Just like that
maybe he wants to be abused.
Annie Lennox song, Walking on
We
Broken
should
Glass.
get him a dominatrix
Oh my God.
and just
$800 definitely could have paid
$800 would
for-
get a really good dominatrix.
You would have got a real good.
a panda dominatrix?
like professional.
She would dress up like a panda
If
for
that's what
you.
you wanted, she would
No,
absolutely.
I want the actual panda.
No. I mean the panda could use $800, right?
Probably.
I wonder if I should throw $800 her way.
This is disgusting. This
I
needs
will
to stop.
fucking cut you right now. I will Amber Heard slap you. That's a closed fist slap.
That's how you finish panda sex.
Oh, that's
blow
how
'em up.
you
All
blow
right.
them up.
You blow them up.
We should move on. So Doctor Strange 2, the Multiverse of Madness, has a new director, and it is a very webby director because he directed Spider-Man.
Did we report that they fired what's his face?
Scott Derrickson?
Yes,
Yeah.
Scott Derrickson.
But he's excited to see Sam Raimi take over.
Raimi?
Raimi.
Raimi. Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi.
I don't know how I feel about this. I like Sam Raimi, but Sam Raimi has his own
Style.
very specific style, which I don't know would lend itself to Doctor Strange. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't know Sam Raimi other
I
than
think
Spider-Man.
isn't this movie still like 15 years out?
No, it's like 2 years from now.
What, do you talk about the...
It's still 2 years out.
Yeah,
Multiverse
so
of
what?
Madness?
So
Yeah.
why are we talking about this? It's gonna
Because it
change
just got a new fucking
million
director.
times.
What do you mean? Why are we talking
Sam
about it?
Raimi, the godfather of modern superhero movies.
He just got lucky in getting direct. Like, what else has he done other than the fucking Bruce Campbell shit
Spider-Man.
and Spider-Man? What else?
Which Spider-Man did he do?
He did 1, 2, and 3.
Well,
Yeah,
then
he
I
did
think
1, 2,
that's
and 3.
that's enough in a resume to say that he can do a movie.
Well, Spider-Man 3 was pretty shitty.
But that was he kind of intentionally sabotaged it.
And then he was
mean,
gonna make
that's smart.
Spider-Man 4, and they're like, "Yeah, fuck you, buddy."
Fuck you, buddy.
Also, creative differences. Like, he wanted to do one thing, Sony's like, "Do this thing," and he's like, "No, fuck you."
Well, it's they did that to him in Spider-Man 3. They jammed Venom in, and he didn't want to do Venom.
That's probably because the Venom song by Eminem didn't exist yet. That's why the song did not. That's why the movie did not be successful.
Oh,
Yes.
it was just that song.
All of the Venom.
All of that Venom.
All of the Venom.
All of the Venom.
How many people do we have watching us on YouTube Live? Is it 0?
6?
No, we got
Oh,
people.
6?
Yeah.
We got 6?
6?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Go back to doing your job. Remember what I said? Don't get distracted.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'd be less distracted if I had a banana.
Maybe you should just wrap it up. Keep it wrapped.
Wrap my banana?
Yes.
No, it's our Stahl says, don't pull it out of the wrapper. Always wrap it up.
Oh my God. How many STDs has she gotten from not having it wrapped?
Oh my God. You asshole.
Wow.
Oh my God, she takes it in the. Can you get STDs from doing ass stuff?
Oh,
Yes.
you sure can.
Oh my God. Oh,
That's how you got yours.
That's how the gays got it, right?
Oh my God.
You just realized this. What planet are you on?
Wait.
Wow.
Hold on. Oh, gay butt sex can get AIDS. I forgot.
That's why that preventive medicine, the commercial on TV for that preventive
I've got it.
HIV medicine,
Get Roman TV?
is,
No,
is
you know
all,
what-
is
you know what
all
it is.
homosexual people
And
See,
some
Alice?
trans people. No.
and
some-
trans
No.
people. Yeah.
I've got it.
No, it's yeah.
I don't.
Oh, I don't have that.
I don't know what
Okay.
I got it.
I
Do
got
it.
Anyway.
Like cocaine in Minnesota. Or whatever
Yeah.
it was. Do
I've
it.
got it.
Anyway, let's
Or
move
I'm on it.
Cool. So Picard, a fantastic bald man that
News or review?
this is news.
It's news transitioning into
like the LGBTQ
reviews.
community into a review. So Picard, a bald man that I'd let give me an STD, is on YouTube, I guess, right? Something. I don't watch this
okay,
show.
so the point is, I
It's not.
think the show is struggling, so they offered episode 1 on YouTube for free, so you can catch it for free on YouTube, the pilot.
Well, I mean, that's a smart move because no one wants to pay for CBS streaming,
Yes.
and they figure if they put that out there, it might get people's attention.
Yes.
And I have the CBS streaming because I was curious and wanted to see what it was about. And I can also do a benefit to our listeners and let you know whether or not you should spend your hard-earned cash on CBS streaming.
Well, then, why don't we transition to reviews so you can discuss Picard as we do our weekly Picard update, apparently. Jean-Luc Picard.
Let's go over there.
Oh my God.
Shiny metal ass.
That's hot.
Right? You should get like a Tennessee Smash in there or something.
Ooh, is that a drink? That's a drink.
No.
Sure, we'll make a drink. We'll make a drink
Smash
to
me in Tennessee?
It's
Tennessee
an all
Smash.
night
Oh my God, yes.
It's an all
When do peaches come back in season? I want to make a peach bourbon smash. It's going to be a good drink. Good drink. Yep.
What?
Tasty in my mouth.
So, is it fair to say that this Picard is not your daddy's Picard?
It's
like
definitely-
this
well,
is J.J. Abrams
This
Picard.
is J.J. Abrams Picard. This is not Next Generation. This is not actually any of the Star Trek series.
It's not a thinking man show.
This
huh?
is this
Just
is
like Discovery.
This is an episodic storyline, darker, murdery, explosions,
Pew, pew,
drama.
Is there sex?
Not yet.
Wow.
Yes, actually, yes. There is
Ooh.
sex.
I heard there's F-bombs too.
And yeah, there's F-bombs. It's very adult. I will say this. I'm up to episode 3.
Does that make it better?
What, the cursing?
Does the adultness make it good or better or nothing?
It makes it easier to watch. I can't go back and watch old TNG episodes and take any of them seriously.
Why? What's wrong with TNG?
Because I did grow up on it, but you look back at how cheesy it was. And
The first
It
season's
was-
the only cheesy season.
of like 8 million seasons.
There's 7 seasons, or maybe 8.
There's a ton of seasons.
Yeah, but
Was Picard in all of them?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
In Next Generation.
I mean,
yeah.
there's a handful of cheesy episodes, like the Candle Rape Ghost. That's a
Candle
little
Rape
cheesy.
Goat was very cheesy. That was a bad one.
Yeah, I'm not into that one.
So anyway, so I'm up to episode 3, and I can tell you this: it's still setting up the story.
A lot of exposition.
A lot of exposition, a lot of story building. You don't have to spend your money yet, dear listener, on the CBS streaming app. You can still hold off.
Did you catch any Discovery?
As for the rest of the CBS streaming, I didn't watch Discovery. There is a ton of content. Jesus.
What content? What's
There's
good content?
everything from old school. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull up my CBS streaming app so I can quickly and easily tell you what
CBS
kind of
streaming?
shows are on this. Let's see.
CBS.
Interrogation, Picard, All Rise, Carol's Second Act, FBI, God Friended Me, Late Show, Stephen Colbert, SEAL Team, that's the David Boreanaz show, there's Star Trek Discovery, The Talk, Twilight Zone, Unicorn, Young Sheldon, and
Dragon Ball Z?
Young and the Restless. These are
No.
the popular ones. And you're lucky I'm not in a soundboard right now, asshole, or else I would get you. You timed that out perfectly. I hate you so much.
That's
He was
star
waiting
power
for
of
you.
Noob-Noob.
They're originals. Let's see. Strange Angel, Tell Me a Story, Twilight Zone, Why Women Kill.
I've never heard of any of those shows.
Neither have I. They have a lot of old stuff. They have the old Sonic the Adventure cartoon, Paddington Bear, Seventh Heaven, Big Brother episodes, Blue Bloods, Bob the Builder. So if you have kids that like that old show, they could do that. Brady Bunch, a lot of evening news, Celebrity Big Brother.
What are we talking about?
This
CBS
is what's on
All
CBS
Access.
All
Does
Access.
anybody? How much is CBS All
It's
Access?
$5 a month, like $6.
Nobody gives a fuck.
It's
then.
not worth
So
it to me.
it's not worth it yet. If you're into a lot of old stuff, Frasier's on here. Good Wife. If you're into a lot of old stuff, then it might be for you because the original Hawaii Five-0 is on there. I Love Lucy's on there. Inspector Gadget cartoons. This is all stuff, shows that have not been around forever that you can go back and watch if you want to like relive your childhood. If you live in a senior center home. MacGyver. The original MacGyver. Magnum PI.
Oh, it was worth it just for MacGyver.
All
then.
the NCISs. Price is Right.
It's The Outsider.
The original Sabrina. All the Star Treks.
Like old school Star Trek. There's a whole thing too about it having to be
Star Trek, the original series, DS9, Discovery, Enterprise.
Nobody cares.
Everything has
Voyager.
to be 25%.
They're all there.
More
The
different.
gist of this story is that Picard is not that great yet, and CBS All
still
Streaming Access
Is not worth it.
Isn't worth the
fucking
money yet.
useless. Yes.
No,
anyway,
not yet.
let's move on to something that might be somewhat useful.
Oh, God!
An HBO show called The Outsider
God, please, no,
with one of my favorite Jasons, Jason Bateman.
Wow, look at that critic consensus.
Yeah.
That's kind of a jerk move. How could they have? First of all, it's only 5 episodes in, so how could they possibly have like a whole?
Well, that's how critics review shit. They're like, oh, here's the first 2 episodes and whole review.
Yeah, and hold my beer.
Yeah, because Rotten Tomatoes are pussies.
Can you read their critic consensus?
Their
there?
critic consensus is, though The Outsider's slow burn isn't as always satisfying, it remains watchable thanks to the excellent performances, especially series standout Cynthia Erivo.
Who's Cynthia Erivo? Can
I
you scroll
don't
down and see the
know.
people here? I'm a little confused. So I'm about 5 episodes. Really? She's the standout.
Oh, wow.
Get the F out of here.
That is
Okay.
a whole lot of white hair on a whole lot of chocolate.
Oh my God! Shut up. So this show, it's a
What, Baby
Stephen
Yoda?
King show. So it's based off Stephen King. It stars Ben Mendelsohn. Jason Bateman directed and starred in the first episode.
The motherfucker's only in 1 episode?
I'm just saying he stars in and directs the first episode.
Is he in the whole thing?
He's in as much of it as I can tell you about.
Great.
I've only seen 5 episodes, so I'm not even seen the whole thing. It's halfway through it. Here's what I'll tell you about it.
Hold on, I have to continue my inoculations.
Oh, so you're going to be just as annoying as Noob-Noob opening things on air?
Oh my God. Seriously, did our sound quality get better? I don't remember hearing like every little thing. Let me get a sip.
Maybe your hearing
get a
got
sip.
better.
No, because you're going to give me the coronavirus.
I wanna
So I'm
suck
drinking
on
these
your
so I
Corona.
don't get it, and you're going to give it to me.
Sharing is caring.
Where's the
right?
lime?
Yeah, I can't drink it without a lime.
Who drinks a Corona without a lime?
I don't feel like doing the whole lime thing here in the studio where
You
I'm going to
deserve
squirt
the
beer
fucking
all over
Corona.
all the gear.
You deserve the
Look,
lime.
You
I don't
deserve-
need lime just to do a joke about the coronavirus while drinking Coronas.
You're a bitch. Anyway, back to The Outsiders. Jason Bateman's
It's
delicious.
not The Outsiders. It's The Outsider.
The Outsiders.
The Insiders.
Oh
No.
my God, that's sex.
Because there's like 500 shows called The Outsiders.
oh my
and
God, how
movies.
many comments?
How many
is-
times is she getting finished inside her?
Wow.
What the
So you're not wrapping it up.
are you talking about?
That's why she's pregnant.
Yep. Just announced it on air.
Not from me, that's for sure.
Well, you
Remember?
never know.
Remember I had that
So
I had that taken
anyway.
care of?
Maybe Dolly Parton wants your babies.
I shoot dust.
Yeah.
So
'cause you can't even get
anyway.
hard. So The Outsider
Pills for that too.
with Jason Bateman.
So scroll up again so we could talk about the what the audience has it at 93%.
The
Critics have it at
consensus is
83%. 80%.
54 reviews. Who
Let
cares?
me tell you this. The first episode was one of the tightest, well-directed, most suspenseful episodes of television I've seen in the past 10 years.
All right.
Catch at least that. If you like it, stick with it.
Where is this available?
HBO.
Oh,
HBO.
interesting.
So
Oh, wait,
I
no,
like it
what's
so
that other
far.
word? Tedious.
I
Tedious.
will finish
Tedious.
this season to tell you whether or not it was worth watching overall. The first episode was fantastic.
Is there enough on HBO to warrant getting the HBO package? Because that's like $15 a month. Unless you want to get it, unless you want to get through your local cable company, which in case they'll upcharge you to the next package, which is an extra like $50 a month.
Not until HBO Max comes out and we see what that has to offer. But they still haven't found a replacement for Game of Thrones or any of the other like big.
Have you been up on Avenue 5?
I have.
How's that coming?
I like it. I think Hugh Laurie is fantastic and hilarious. Him going back and forth between his American and British accent is just hysterical. And I enjoy the show. It's a very black comedy. I like it. It's dark.
How black are we talking? Like 12 Years a Slave, or what are we talking? Like,
Oh my God.
Give me a color palette description.
But Avenue 5 is still going. The audience or the critics do not like it. They do not like it. So, speaking of HBO, they have another new show coming out that I was able to catch the first episode of.
McMillions.
God,
I want to get my fucking Super Size Me on right now. So this is a documentary about the McDonalds.
The McDonald's?
The McDonald's. That's how us cool kids say it.
It's 6 episodes.
Also in Kensington. That's how they say it in Kensington because they can't speak English.
They say what?
McDonald's.
Uh-huh.
Instead of McDonald's.
No, where do they say it?
McDonald's.
What else do they say in Kensington?
Where's the needle?
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, so
Sure.
it's a documentary, right? About the millions that the McDonald's has made from the Big Macs, right? No? I haven't watched this. Please describe it.
So if you remember, McDonald's has the Monopoly game where you would collect the card pieces and all that other good jazz. What's funny is HBO released that they're doing, and it's weekly. So like you get one episode, then the next episode, then the next episode. And as soon as they released the first episode, CNN and Yahoo ran articles telling you the entire story of McMillions. So I was like, you dicks. That's not very
They
nice.
completely spoiled everything for it.
Looks like, what was that? Angelica Peppa? She wants to
What?
say that The Outsider may have been the first show that she's seen that was better than the book. I have not read the book, so
he
I am
can't read.
pleasantly surprised. No, I've read almost everything through the 90s that
He can only
Stephen
read
King wrote. But
picture
after
books.
that, I just got like, oh my God, I can't read any more stuff from Stephen King. He's too ridiculously prolific. And you get tired of his themes. If you've read everything from the 70s and the 80s to the 90s, I don't need any more psychic children. Like, I'm tired of it. Like, there's only so many psychic children you can read about. There's
What
only so
child was
many. He
psychic?
like writes the
So
same
he just
themes
does the same thing
over and over again. Yeah, he does.
So he likes Scorsese's his books.
If he's one of the greatest modern authors. But
Wait, this Stephen King, right?
yeah,
This is the guy that can't sleep in the dark room because his own mind scares himself.
probably.
No, I think that's like the actual fact.
I have no
remember
idea.
reading
All
that.
I know is he almost
He
got
made that up.
killed.
No, I remember reading that.
Okay. Well, he is a prolific writer. He's written.
Roten.
It?
I like Roten. Roten's
Illiterate,
better.
and you can't read.
The Stand. Yeah, I read The Stand unabridged. Do you know how long that goddamn book is?
What is that?
The Stand?
Is that The Hobbit?
No.
And he was standing the entire time, which is even more impressive.
God, you're dumb. Anyway, so back to Monopoly.
Yes.
So you could win these Monopoly. You get these little pieces, and you put the Monopoly board back together. Lots of fun. Everybody loves it.
Yeah, when you got the supersized fries, it came with the game piece and
2
stuff.
game pieces
to
or whatever.
win free Big Macs.
So
large
apparently,
tendies.
somebody was ripping McDonald's off, or were they ripping McDonald's off? Somebody was stealing the prizes. All the
Wait,
winners.
were they stealing the game pieces or stealing the prizes themselves?
They don't. Well, basically, what they were saying is the winners. If you put all the winners together, the FBI in Jacksonville got a tip from somebody that said, if you look at the winners, they are all related, and the odds of that happening are something like 1 in 300 billion.
You have a better chance of actually winning the lottery.
You have a better odds. No, you have better odds of being eaten by a shark 5 times in a row than actually winning.
Sounds fun.
Than being related this many times to all the winners.
I would pay big money to watch Noob-Noob get eaten by a
So
shark.
essentially, it's the FBI going through their story of how they undeciphered this scam that was going on through the McDonald's Monopoly thing. Can you scroll down? There is one agent in this show who reminds me of Noob-Noob. Go back up. Where are the people who are in it?
Literally, they're not
Agent
listed.
Doug Matthews. Now, I'm not trying to rip the FBI.
No, that's
love
for
the
Noob-Noob
FBI.
to do. Noob-Noob's the one that hates the FBI.
The FBI is
Why do I hate the
fantastic.
He hates the police in Erie.
He
He thinks
hates
they're
the-
idiots.
yes,
Yeah,
hates the
because they're
police in
fucking
Erie.
stupid.
Noob-Noob also thinks the FBI is a useless corporation
They
that
really
does
are.
nothing but steals money.
I would love for
And rapes
them
innocent children.
for him to meet that special agent
Detective.
that ran on this case. He's just the two of them would get along swimmingly.
Would he swim in my dick,
he would-
detective?
Maybe he would.
Are they
Okay.
both special?
They were meeting with McDonald's. Here's just one story.
Wait, the actual Ronald McDonald?
No, they're
Like the
meeting
clown
with the company.
that was
no.
sat there in the
Oh my
chair with his
God.
leg crossed?
No, but imagine an FBI agent showing up wearing a gold suit. With
A gold suit.
A gold, literally like shiny gold
So
suit.
he's like
a pimp.
FBI.
don't know.
He's like FBI the rapper.
FBI, yes, that is who this guy is. He's FBI the rapper.
Chance the FBI agent.
The guy's something special. So, in fact, his partner at the time, who's since retired from the FBI, refuses
It was-
to comment on the case and doesn't even want to be shown.
Actually, his partner had a big clock around his neck, and he was like, "Oh yeah."
yeah, his name was
I forget.
somebody.
Fresh. I don't know.
It's a
I
Mikey
can't remember his
Fresh.
name.
Why are we still talking
I don't
about
know.
this?
What was his name?
How is this song still playing?
Who cares?
I don't
What
know.
the
That the
fuck
song is
this
distracting
song?
me. You have to turn it off.
Oh
You're
my
driving me
God.
insane. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Is it making you want to like fuck a pig or something?
Making him want to do that,
Me or Scott?
Scott.
Okay.
Let
Scott
me
wants
see.
to fuck himself.
I might have one here for you, Noob-Noob.
Oh my God.
Let's see.
Who's one of the rappers from Public Enemy?
No,
That's all I want to
don't
know.
have-
Eminem.
Flava Flav.
Flavor
Jesus.
Flav. That's it. It was Flavor Flav.
Tupac.
Holy shit.
I don't have a pig here, Noob-Noob.
Who's the guy that died of AIDS?
You know what I'll do instead?
Easy.
I'll
Easy
I'll
entry.
take the
That's why he
source.
died of AIDS.
Instead, I'll get the source, and then just for Noob-Noob, I'll kill it.
There
So-
were no animal
wait,
stories.
wait.
Are we
were there?
good? Can we
There
move
we
on
go.
now to Arrow?
I don't think we had any animal stories this episode.
Nobody cares.
I don't think we do. I
We
don't
talked
think,
about
I also
pandas
Don't think we
enough.
have. I don't think we have time for that last story.
Can we murder one more panda?
You know what? I think we can.
God damn it.
Actually, I can't just murder one. I'm gonna have to murder two.
Oh, because they're doing it. Oh, you wiped the. You just.
I just wiped out all
an
the
endangered
pandas.
species.
I just wiped out the whole zoo.
Because you didn't like.
I didn't mess around.
Are
I took
pandas
out the whole
endangered?
zoo.
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
Oh my
they've been
God. That's why they're
forever.
so hard to get.
Because they don't like having sex,
Especially with Noob-Noobs.
especially with noobs.
I heard they're boring at 6 anyway.
That's not what I heard.
Well, wait.
You
what?
hear them? You heard that noise?
What did you just say?
Does that sound like?
Hold on. What did you just say?
I said that's
He
not what I
just
heard.
said he heard the.
Where'd you hear it
thinks
from?
that panda sex is fun.
Yeah, play the
I
play
don't.
the clip.
I don't remember that category on Pornhub.
Can you
Panda
play
sex.
the clip?
You're gonna have to. I can play the clip again. Hold on. We'll play the longer one.
Doesn't that sound? That sounds intense. That's an insects. Insects. Intense panda sex.
Panda sex.
Uh-huh.
And it needs to end.
Some sexy sex.
Okay.
Wait for it. And that's when they hit the ground.
This is great. Anyway.
So what's next?
So Arrow has ended finally. After
this episode's probably going on long enough. I think we should just go ahead and wrap it up.
But
No,
we're
we
going to
have
cut
to
off
talk
my
about the Arrow.
reviews?
No, we don't.
Yes,
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I don't have to play music though.
Who gives a fuck what you do?
Who said you had to play
Just
music?
drink your Corona like the alcoholic you
That's
are.
what I'm gonna do.
We have to talk
Yeah,
Arrow.
You go ahead and
Put it in
talk-
your mouth. Or
talk
why
your-
not
talk
shove it
your-
up your
Can you
ass
not
and drink
ruin
it
Arrow
anally?
though? Can you talk about without ruining it?
Well,
It's already been ruined.
honestly,
It's
the best
it's
Arrow
canceled TV.
The best, it's not canceled, it'll just end it. The best Arrow finale was
Canceled.
the Crisis on Infinite Earths, because that's
so
the
this
true
was-
finale.
So this was all like
The Arrow actual finale was more of like a swan song of the supporting characters and what it's meant to the universe. So it wasn't as impactful as you would think. It was just like, oh, that's nice. Like they kind of wrapped up things in like a sweet way, I guess.
they wrap it up.
So why are you saying that this was a great wrap up and this was fantastic when Arrow himself, Steve Amell, says that Crisis on Infinite Earths was frustrating to film and was not filmed properly?
I mean, because it was a clusterfuck, probably.
Was it?
It was. Steve
I don't
Amell,
know.
Arrow
Steven
himself,
Amell.
don't care,
Steven.
don't care, said they're trying to wrap Katie and Grant before I shot coverage of the scene where I died.
Whoa! Spoiler alert.
They're trying, said,
From Stephen Amell.
they're trying to put them so that Flash and Legends don't mess up their day the next day. Meanwhile, the fucking Green Arrow is laying on a gurney trying to deliver his lines to something other than a fucking tennis ball. Quote, unquote. That's straight from Steven's mouth. So how in the world, Noob-Noob, can you say that
The
this was a
scheduling.
great series and was amazing when the Arrow himself said that it was a piece of shit because he couldn't even act it out properly because they fucked up the filming?
You know, it could have been better, but it was still pretty good.
So there are a lot of scenes where I'm
Scheduling-
acting and there just aren't any other actors there. That's just not an acceptable way of creating the best product.
God, you're angry.
Wow.
You are
Stephen
so angry.
Amell
Dolly,
just came
put out
out
more,
said
please.
and said that it was not the best product. It was not that great. So
You need to release.
are wrong.
You need to release.
Do you think he's burning bridges there though? Is he that upset?
I think
he's-
he doesn't care. He realized how much of a piece of shit the entire series was.
Now,
He
here's the
doesn't care
thing.
about burning bridges.
Here's
the
the
whole
thing.
series was a piece of shit.
Spoiler alert, the way they leave this
Wrong.
the way they leave this is a little ambiguous as opposed to if they motherfucker. If they wanted to, I feel like they could bring back
They could lick my
bring
balls.
back Stephen Amell in some form or fashion as either the Spectre or the Green Arrow. If they want. And Mark Guggenheim, one of the producers on the show, actually said as much. So I feel like there's potential for him to return in flashbacks or as in a different role or something. But
like you knows nothing.
Jesus Christ!
What
With the
about-
fucking sound effects!
What about the here's something I thought was weird is the rumor is that Greg Berlanti is in some way, shape, or form connected to the HBO Green Lantern TV series.
I think he is. He's like everything DC on TV he's connected to.
The Diggle part, which people have been rumoring for a long time.
Diggle.
Diggle part?
Diggles.
What's a Diggle part?
Yeah.
Is
the
that
little Green
Diggle's-
Arrow reference?
Not Green
Is that
Arrow
the
reference.
Little dangle that hangs in the back of your
Lantern
throat?
reference.
Green Lantern.
Oh, no, that's a uvula.
Yes.
So there's rumor that Diggle will be becoming a Green Lantern.
And they referenced that in the last episode. He opens a very green box and it glows.
man. It's game
Very green box.
What are we gonna do now?
He was also a guest star on The Flash right after the finale, and he is also moving to Metropolis. So that leads to the fact that he's going to be guesting on the Lois and Clark TV series that's going to be coming to the CW.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, that's probably going to be boring, but yeah, there's I mean, I'm sad that the Arrow ended, but we'll see what they do. Jesus Christ!
Kill me. Where did you get all? You've had all these for how long now? You've never used any of them.
Because I finally have been able to organize them. Look, I just jumped a fuck ton of money into this new like stuff that we're doing podcasts with and soundboards and computers and everything else. I've finally been able to organize and put all these things on different boards. And now I can finally use them.
Yeah.
So anyway, Arrow, fantastic show. It's on Netflix. Watch that
Stephen
shit.
Amell said it wasn't.
You know what? Let's bring Next Level Ben in. He is good friends with Stephen Amell.
And you know what? We should
Maybe
have
he could get
They have
Stephen Amell
opinion.
and get his honest opinion on whether or not
They have shook in the
Arrow is
hands.
any good.
They have shook in the hands.
Hey, so do you have anything else you'd like to talk about?
Not about Arrow, but about Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my God, we're not done yet?
Yes, a DLC remind.
You sound like Noob-Noob now.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts
Why
3.
are you guys flipping roles? Last
God.
episode, it was Noob-Noob being annoying, talking about shutting the show down,
We may
and now
be
it's
flipping
you.
roles, but it's Noob-Noob that's flipping sexes.
Do you have to tinkle?
Noobalina.
Yeah, is this a
Do you have to poopy?
I may have coronavirus.
Do you have to poopy?
of the bladder?
So
You have
let's
to poopy.
talk Kingdom Hearts 3.
So Kingdom Hearts 3 came out last January 2019, and if you recall on one of our episodes, I took a whole week off, spent it in the basement with two men, and played with
remember
Keyblades for a week.
He picked up those two men from Home Depot.
Without pants.
Costco.
And was not wearing pants
I bought
at
them
all.
from Costco.
I thought it was Home Depot.
No, we picked up J-Lo from Home Depot. And she really weighed down the back of the truck because she
We'll
ate a lot of
fact check
Twinkies. So anyway, Kingdom Hearts DLC, adding to the story of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Downloadable content.
Called Remind. It's $30. First off, way over fucking priced. Second off, it's supposed to add to the story. About 20% of it is adding to the story. 80% is replaying the exact same fucking story. A lot of cutscenes, so prepare to not use your controller that much.
Which you never do.
If you're over leveled, is that a penis joke?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So if you're over leveled, the game will be very, very easy. But it'll switch gears very entirely at the end if you go into the database battles where you will get ass raped.
So basically,
if you're not
you and
level
your-
99.
You and your friends weren't good enough to actually see the new content.
No, we saw all the new content.
Did you?
We saw everything
but
possible.
You couldn't beat the...
Yeah, but we looked it up on YouTube and we couldn't beat it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you guys are quitters.
Pretty much.
So
no,
nasty.
you're not going to beat that if... Ooh, is that Simple and Clean?
So nasty.
It's Sanctuary.
God damn it. Why don't you play Simple and Clean, you
Because
bitch?
I just pulled something up quickly, randomly,
and
just
Clean
so
is
he
He has a
better.
request.
Simple
Clean is
and
beautiful.
fucking clean.
All right.
Unlike your scrotum.
Keep talking.
Unlike who he was.
But I mean, it wasn't bad. I want to say it should have been either 10 or 15 bucks at the most.
For the amount of content that you got.
Yes, amount of new content. You got like about 5 hours of content. You can breeze through it in 5 hours.
$30 does
New
not seem-
content about an hour and a half. So it was worth it for a hardcore fan, but I wouldn't really say it's worth
Or
it for
you could
anyone
just
that's
YouTube it.
Yeah, you could probably just fucking YouTube it.
Just catch it there.
Just catch those keyblades.
You can watch Picard
All it
episode 1,
really
and then you
does-
can catch those keyblades.
All it really does, it adds context to the very, very end of Kingdom Hearts 3. Without spoiling anything,
But doesn't advance the story.
not really. Not really, no. It adds context more than advancing.
Make you
So-
defecate.
It's
Does
not
it-
bad, just overpriced.
Does it make you defecate?
It does not make me defecate.
Oh, by the way, who won? Didn't you watch the fight last night?
I did.
Who won?
The UFC fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Jones won in a unanimous decision. Even though his ass got beat in the first 3 rounds, then he beat the guy in the last 2 rounds. But I guess his ring control... Why are we talking about UFC?
I'm just curious.
John Jones won, so he like set a record for UFC, like retaining title
So he
fights
went
or some
all
shit.
5 rounds?
He did,
Oh, wow.
unlike me.
Wow. Yes, he did outlast you substantially.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
How did he outlast you
your
with the
previous
5
record
men
is
that were
5
at your house?
seconds.
No,
many-
there was an illegal Mexican. There was a blonde white woman.
Blonde
and,
white woman.
a Puerto Rican, and 3 white males. Plus
That
a noob.
Barely sounds...
All in one basement.
Me help.
Watching sweaty colored people beat each other.
What is wrong with you? Dude. You're such a racist piece of shit.
No, that's not racist. They're literally, they have colors.
My
We're
God.
gonna have to censor him.
You are just.
We're gonna need a Noob-Noob button where we can cut him off.
Yeah. Oh, God.
We need a dump button.
I should just
know
stop
what?
asking you questions.
Let's apologize right now. I'm gonna go ahead.
There's literally. Hold on.
I'm gonna go ahead over here and say we apologize.
No, don't.
For the comments that this thing back here makes.
Wow.
We at OrkU do not take any credit nor responsibility nor agree with the statements made by Noob-Noob. So there.
racist.
Again, I didn't say being colored is bad in any way.
Wow.
Did I say that? No, I didn't. This is too much woke for 2020, all right?
No, you just can't say things that are just ignorant.
It's not ignorant.
Yes.
Are you saying there's no color in the world?
You're ignorant.
Z?
No,
is that what you're
not what
saying?
I'm
So ignorant.
Yeah.
So
Dragon
ignorant.
Ball Z sees color.
You already said that.
I know. See, I let him play the clip though.
No, God, please, no.
Third time you say it, I punch you.
No.
Well,
Punch me with your penis?
I think
Whatever
I'm
you
done.
prefer.
Now I'm officially done with
Yeah, now
this
we're done.
episode.
Can I get a banana now?
No.
No?
You get no bananas. You get less than a banana.
Oh my god.
Were we going to
So-
plug something?
If you like what you heard here this week, head over to Instagram and find us at ork_u. That's ORK_u. Head over to facebook.com/ourreviewswillkillyou. And of course, if you're already on YouTube watching us, thank you for joining us this episode. Be sure to like, subscribe, and keep your notifications on so you know when we go live
Give us a
again.
like.
We will be doing this again very soon. And as always, Our Reviews Will Kill You is brought to you for free thanks to ScottWillKillYou.com. Yes, ScottWillKillYou.com, one website stop shopping for content, media, videos, comedy, and of course, the Our Reviews Will Kill You store. And one more time, I'm going to go ahead and
Why
plug
don't you bring up their site as we listen to their music?
The music that you are hearing is from... I'm trying to do multiple things at one time.
Why
And
not?
Yes, I'm working on it, Zeus.
Just pull it up on your thing.
I'm working on it, all right?
You don't have to keep talking. That's what we have two other people here for. Except Noob-Noob is texting.
What are we talking about again? I thought this episode was over.
You have to remember, when you're looking for OrkU, you have to actually spell out Our Reviews Will Kill You.
On the YouTube.
On the YouTube.
We gained one new subscriber from this live show, by the way.
Can you please share? Our podcast is fairly successful, and we love doing the podcast. We love what we do here for you guys, and we're really happy that you guys listen. We're starting to work on the YouTube thing to kind of maybe bring in some income streams so that we can do this, and we all don't have to worry about schlepping
We
for the
definitely
man.
want like some feedback from you to let us know that everything worked properly. It looked like everything worked on my end here, so I'm just curious to see what our viewers out in TV world saw.
And when they go that we sounded like at least on my phone.
Turns out that was your phone.
They
That's
got
just my
good
phone.
ASMR video of me just stuffing my face full of food.
Yeah, if you want to watch a slovenly Noob-Noob stuff his face.
Sexinly?
Slovenly.
Sexinly.
No, with that deep V. Just so deep. It really is going down to your navel.
Dude, that is the deepest V I've ever seen.
It
And I
goes
still
even
got
deeper.
buttons. I could make it deeper.
How do you have pubic hair on your chest?
And by the way, next episode we'll be talking about the Harley Quinn movie, although it's not called that. It's called Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. We'll be talking about that. You should also be able to catch us. We'll be, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be doing a crossover podcast, or at least being interviewed on the Sensibly Cynical podcast. We are friends with them on Instagram, so please check them out. It's a great podcast to talk about worldly things. You know how we talk about funny things and clearly racists? You can listen to somebody who talks about all sorts of fun things, whether it be video games, aliens, all sorts of different things. Check out the Sensibly Cynical podcast.
I can bet money that everyone's stream is fucked up right now because I'm doing too many things on this computer.
Why don't you just bring up the screen that has the Google thing? That was the point.
Right now.
And then we'll see some pretty Pegasus. That's not the name of their band. Look at that.
There we go. We got it.
So the name of the band is
Wandering Lies.
Wandering Lies?
Wandering Lies. WANDERING. Wandering. Like you're wandering around in the woods.
No, those are two different words, Scott.
Oh.
Wandering is one word, and wondering is another word.
No, Wonderwall is the other word.
If you wonder about something, you're thinking about it. If you're wandering, you are walking aimlessly. So don't call them wandering lies. That might be confusing.
Well, I am wondering.
I am wondering what they are. What they're wondering.
Wonder.
Dear God, let's end this.
What's the name of their album?
For fuck's sake.
So their official album release show is going to be at Jammin' Java in Vienna, Virginia.
Vienna
March
sausage.
28th of 2020. With Rose Riot and Casual War. Doors at 9:30. Advance tickets are $12.
Gives a fuck.
So if you're in the Virginia area, please, on March 20th, go check out this very cool, very rocking band.
If you are,
show them support.
If you are in Virginia, pull your dick out of your cousin and go listen to these people. They're good.
And there go all our Virginia listeners.
Well, Noob-Noob
like
is
that.
a piece of shit, so.
He is.
And we'll give out his home address so that
I
all
don't
of you
have
can go
a home.
visit him.
I'm homeless.
No, he has a wonderful home.
No, I don't.
And we'll give out that address
And
shortly.
we'll get that out so everyone can go visit him.
You can
and
visit that piece of shit.
Tell them how much they appreciate his comments.
He really enjoys
and
it
racism.
when you piss right out in front of his doorway. That's his favorite thing in the world.
Yes, just like Conan.
Just like Conan enjoys it, he enjoys it. So, from all of us here at OrkU, to all of y'all at home, we love y'all.
Hey there, Orc Universe. Scott here, telling you to go ahead and click that subscribe video. Make sure you get all the OrkU videos as they're released. Click that like button, give us some love, and go down and comment. Tell us what you think, tell us what you loved, and of course, tell us that you hate Noob-Noob. Hey, you may even get an extra surprise and a visit from somebody very special. Naked Scott, what are you doing here? Surprise, I can appear anywhere at any time. Isn't that illegal? Never you mind, Hollywood Scott. I'm here to remind our friends to go over to Scott Will Kill You Productions and go to Legion of Lunacy for more crazy videos. And get more OrkU review videos by clicking on that link right over there. Why am I the one who's covered up? Shouldn't you be censored? You can't censor this, baby. I'm way too sexy.